Hey y'all, it's Georgia from the Happy Hensters, and welcome back to the Henster Kitchen. I'm glad y'all could be with me today. We're gonna be making my ultimate favorite lunch today. It's a smash burger. Great flavor, comes together, I think really about a 5-minute cook time is all it takes. So juicy, so flavorful, so easy. You're not gonna wanna miss this one. Come on, let's get to it. I am going to start with 1 pound of ground beef. This is an 80-20 mix. In all honesty, I prefer about an 85-15. Even a 90-10 split is fine, but I would not go any leaner than that. I am just breaking this up into 4 equal parts. I'm gently pushing the meat together. Do not overwork your meat. One of the worst things we can do to a hamburger. And the trick to a smash burger is all about the smash. So we're gonna take one of our balls in the center of your plate or on your countertop, wherever you wanna do it. You're gonna take the fatty part of your palm and press down. A smash burger is thin, very thin. So I've done my initial smash, and then I'm going right around the edges to spread it out a little bit further. And that is it. So we are no more than a 1/4 inch thick. That is the absolute thickest you're gonna wanna do your smash burger. Because you know, with hamburger, as it cooks, it wants to draw up. So this is what's gonna keep it nice and thin and allow a quick cook time. And you have so much surface area that caramelizes while you cook it. Lord, that's why it is so good. All right, so let's continue smashing. Again, taking the fatty part of my palm, we're pressing slowly in the middle so that you can feel that it's spreading out, but that it's not tearing apart. And then I'm gonna work right around my edge to get it all smooth. Just like so. Now, if you have time to let your burger sit out on the countertop for about 15 minutes before you start doing your smash, it makes your meat a little easier to work with. Last one. And I'll just gently use my fingers to any stray bits that are kind of like trying to be jagged, sticking out. I'll just kind of push it back into place. All right, there's our 4 burgers. That one's a little thick right there. Let me get that smashed out. Let me go wash these hands of mine, and we'll get back and do a little seasoning. I already have my cast iron skillet heating up on the stove top. We're gonna go for a medium-high heat on this so we get a good sear and a good caramelization on the meat. All we are doing for seasoning, well, let me preface this by saying, I'm starting with really good locally raised beef. I know the family that raises this meat. It is good quality, it is fantastic flavor. So I don't have to do a whole lot to my meat for it to just, be fantastic. All I am doing for each one of my burgers, I'm taking 1 good 3-finger pinch of salt and going right over the top. This is gonna make a little bit of a salt crust on here for us, which is just gonna add to the texture as well as to the flavor. Oh, I went a little shy on that one. We're gonna come in behind that with some cracked pepper. If your meat is coming from the grocery store, and there's nothing wrong with it, that's what is available to you. You go right onto that supermarket and you get what you can get. I would add to that though, I would do a little sprinkling of garlic powder on top of this and cumin. Just a light sprinkle. Do not go heavy-handed with cumin because it can ruin a dish just as quickly as it can really elevate a dish. So just a very light sprinkling of each of those over the top. And then we're gonna head right on over here to our cast iron skillet and get this going. The skillet is smoking, so I know it's good and hot, and we're gonna go salt side down. Give it just a little press when you get it in that skillet. And we're gonna move all the way around here. The 4th one right on in. Now what I'm gonna wait for is to see the juices starting to come up to the top, and then I'll know it's time to flip. We are right at the 3-minute mark, and you can see we've got juices starting to come up there. So I'm gonna give these a flip and let them cook for about 2 more minutes on the opposite side. These have cooked for an additional 3 minutes. And now I'm just gonna put them on a paper towel lined plate to let them rest for a couple of minutes while I get the buns ready. Here comes the fun of making hamburgers, in my opinion. Building them. So start with a good bun. If you're feeling extra that day, toasting of the bottom bun in particular is a really nice addition. My biggest word of advice when you're building a burger is to put your lettuce down first. That way when you put your burger on, the juices go to this rather than in your bottom bun. It won't become soggy. We're gonna place our hamburger patty. And in this house, we're gonna follow that with a piece of Velveeta cheese. Being that this is for my son, I'm going to add a second patty. We're gonna take just a small amount of mayo to put on our top bun. A little ketchup over the top. I've never met a pickle I don't love, so we're gonna top this with a few dill slices. This would typically be topped with a slice of a Kentucky grown tomato, but I am fresh out and I'm heartbroken. Put our top on, give it a good little smash, and that's what we've got. Thank you for spending time with me in the kitchen today. If you've enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, share, and comment. I appreciate it so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.